Okay, in this video, we're going to pick up where we left off on the different farming crops used in ancient Mesopotamia. You might have your own research on the farming crops of ancient Islam, but I think it'd be cool to add some pictures to our list. It's one thing to read text, but to look at a cool picture that you've chosen and display, now that sounds fun. So I went ahead and searched up barley, and I found a picture of barley. You could use whatever you want here, but I think it's just important to go back over the saving process. So choosing your image, save image as, making sure it's in your images folder with the other images you've used so far. Giving it a name that makes sense, barley. And I'm going to change it to be .jpg. So kind of is consistent with my others. You can just make sure your spelling's right. Barley.jpg. I also searched up apples. You could have one image. Maybe you save this one as apples with an S. That one's .jpeg. This one, save image as apple singular, because maybe you want to play with them and get the orientation how you need it. This one's going to be tall and this one's going to be wide. So there we go. Apples, apple. You can come in and double finger click on it and you can edit the name of them here with rename. I think that's important, but it might break your code. If you've already coded it, maybe don't rename it and then have an issue. I'm going to show you in this video another way you can title my cursor. I can't seem to click in there. Let me use my arrow keys. How you can title them with a description so that if it breaks, you know what image it's supposed to be. I'll show you. Okay, so we got apple, apples, barley, and we're going to go into our code. And on the geography page, on the same line as barley, I'm going to type in the image source tag. Image source equals images. My folder is a capital I for images. So it's in the images folder, barley.jpg. Save it, refresh my web page. There it is. It actually came out to be a pretty good size. That's not too bad. Okay, let's say I want to put my apples image in. Come down to the apples line. Image source equals, don't forget your folder, images / apples. Save it, refresh. Okay, that's pretty good. Color on a web page makes it so nice. So maybe I want to change it and I don't want it to be the apples photo. I want it to just be apple because I have two different size pictures. See how that one's much wider? It's a nice image. It fits in the space and it's good to have some variation in your images. I don't know. I kind of like apples. I think that color palette looks good. Okay, so let's say you wanted to add another picture now and you want to look up garlic. Maybe this time you actually want a picture of the crop, garlic crop. I think we all know what garlic looks like, but maybe you actually want to see what it looks like in wild. So maybe this one. Save image as. I'm going to name it garlic.jpg, making sure it's with all my other images in my image folder, paying attention to spelling. Back in carrot, find garlic, find the line for garlic, image source equals, in the images folder, garlic.jpg, and save. There we go. Look at that. That looks so great. Now there's probably more information that your teacher's going to want you to have. Maybe you're talking about barley. Maybe you're explaining what they used it for, or garlic, or melons and grapes. And you can begin to experiment with that with like a paragraph tag. So you could say paragraph tag, barley was used for ... And now it'll be right underneath it. Barley was used for, and then a picture. And you can do that with all of the crops, although you probably won't need to. I think it'd be good maybe if you mentioned it if it was used for something other than just what it is. If apples was used for some sort of a juice or paste, melons or figs. Okay, that's it for adding images to your lists inside of your web page. You can take this same idea and move over your code to your other pages. I just want to show you that real quickly because I'll bring it up in a future video. But let's say you really like how your lists are coming out. You really like that they're organized and that they're working, but you just want to use the structure and change the name. You can take all of this code here. It says lists farming goods. Copy it, and maybe you come over to religion. And you'll need to add a lot here. On your religion page, there's nothing. And on your geography page, that list, it's down the page a ways. But maybe you just want something started on your religion page under your line at the top. You could paste this. And maybe it's not farming in ancient Mesopotamia is the title anymore for your header 2. It's religion of ancient Mesopotamia. Okay. And maybe you could say the religions of ancient Mesopotamia, ... because I'm not sure what we want to type in there yet. But you can save that and go to your religion page. And here you have your religions of Mesopotamia, the religions of ancient Mesopotamia, ... and you explain it. And then maybe you say here, instead of vegetables, this is a list of things from Babylonia. So you can delete all this, keep your paragraph tag, and say, here you can say your list item is Babylonia. Babylon's religion was blank. Although that would probably be better served in your, as a list item. Maybe it says Babylon in the list item. Then you explain it. Maybe this would be good just to say, oops, remember Control Z is how you undo. I deleted all that and I made a mistake. Control Z undoes it. Religions, Babylon. Then you have a paragraph about it. Babylon's religion was ... Close the paragraph tag. A new list. Maybe it's Sumeria. Paragraph tag. Sumerian religion was ... Okay. And then maybe we can just delete this. And refresh. And here we go. We're starting the structure again for this web page, similar to how we did the rivers and then how we added it for the fruit. Awesome. Maybe we can go get a picture now. Religion of ancient Babylon. You could come get your picture and you could save it. I don't want this video to go too long. I think I'm going to stop it here. I'll pick up in the next video where we're starting to add more structure to a new web page. Okay, good luck out there. Have fun. I hope you're getting lots of ideas and starting to get more comfortable with your code. I think I'm going to go ahead and delete what I started here at this video. You can keep it if you'd like, but I want to have a fresh start in the next video. I think we have some great things going with our list of farming goods with pictures and information. I think if you wanted a picture for each one of the ones you choose, that would be great. You probably are going to want some more information describing how farming actually was done and maybe some of the tools, but I think this is a great springboard for you going forward. Okay, have fun.